in this video, what we want to do is look at how you can best prepare your students for applying for medicine or a course in one of the many allied health professions that are out there. One thing we think is important is looking for reliable resources where you can signpost your students to. And when it comes to websites, there's actually a wealth of websites out there, and not all websites are as reliable. So we'll look at where you can signpost your students to. We'll also consider a little bit about the types of programs that students can do if they're from a less privileged background or a widening access background. Thinking about the most reliable resources, one website that I think is really valuable is the NHS Careers website. So often when students are at that point of just deciding on the career or wanting to look in more depth at the career, they want somewhere they can go and they can actually find out about it. And the NHS Careers website has video clips from people in different careers in the NHS, the allied health professions, from different doctors, different specialities.
Lots of fantastic resources that teachers can use to help support their students who are thinking about applying for medicine and healthcare courses at university. The Medical Schools Council, for example, has loads of free resources online that talk through teachers and students about every stage of the application process, from how to write an effective personal statement to how to compare the medical school entry requirements, and also top tips on how to make sure that they're prepared for things such as the MMI interviews. Universities themselves have lots of fantastic resources. At Aston Medical School, we have a medical advice zone online, which again goes through those key areas of the application process. And we also have our Pathway to Healthcare profiles on our website and Twitter pages from current undergraduate students who have recently gone through the processes themselves and are reflecting on that experience. So they're great resources for teachers and students to look at when they're thinking about applying to those courses at university. At Aston Medical School, we have 2 access programmes for students who are thinking about applying to study medicine or healthcare courses at university. Our Keith Bradshaw Introduction to Healthcare programme works with students in years 8, 9 and 10 to help them understand higher education, but also the vast array of careers within the NHS and healthcare sector.
Our outreach programmes are open to students who wouldn't ordinarily go into healthcare or medicine professions because of barriers caused by their background or their personal circumstances. We have a range of criteria we use to assess students, but we generally try to work with students who either go to a Polar 4, Quintile 1 or 2 area school or who live in that area, and they can check that online with a postcode checker.
At the University of Leicester, we are part of the Realising Opportunities programme, which is a partner programme with 16 other universities, and we also have our own Access Leicester Medicine programme. Students on both of these programmes get the opportunity to develop academic study skills, talk to current students and get support with the UCAT test and also go through a mock interview. In addition, students on both these programmes get a guaranteed interview for our standard entry medicine course, as well as a lower offer from 3As to ABB, as long as they meet the minimum requirements which are clearly stated on our website. Students to be eligible to take part in either Realising Opportunities or Access Leicester Medicine, we look at a number of contextual markers for the students. So this might be that they happen to live in an area where not many students progress onto higher education. It might be that they are a care leaver or they're currently in care. They might also be a young carer, or it might be that they've been eligible for free school meals or are currently eligible for the 16-19 bursary. So there's lots of different markers that we look for, and these are clearly listed on our website. So we'd encourage you to go on our website to find out a bit more information to see if your students are eligible for these programmes.